Just right. No message. Hmm. One in chat. No, you don't have to be invited. Everyone's welcome. And that. Late. No, I'm not late. No, I'm not late. I'm on time actually. I was early last time. I'm on time actually. Well, there you go. Hello, Banana Mod. How you doing? You alright, Jerry? No, I'm not late. First, good evening, Matt. You're late. No, I'm not. This evening, laugh out loud. No, I'm not late. Might be to yours. I'm going by my time, and according to my clock, it's 8 o'clock. So no, I'm not late. Just joking. That's alright. It said 90. No, Jerry, I don't set the time of my stream. There's settings in it where I can put 8 o'clock. Yeah, I don't do that. So no, I'm not late. I always go live on a Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Get that, just get that into your head, and you'll be fine. I don't set the time. I never have. Last time I did that, it nearly went wrong. So a few more in chat. I don't know who else will be coming to join, and that. But yeah, it's been another hot day today. A little bit cooler than yesterday, though, I must admit. So, how are you doing, Professor Pig? Are you alright? Are you coping with this hot weather? I know I am. Just. Well, like I say, it's a little bit cooler than it was yesterday and that, so it's not too bad. And I didn't have to walk miles and miles and miles today, neither. So that's a good one as well. And that. And yes, I'm doing a taste test as well. I'm doing these bacon fries taste test eventually. And that. So, yeah, I mean, I thought there'd be more than this in chat. Please, if you're waiting to be invited, you're not going to get invited. Just come and say hello. Everyone's welcome. It's as simple as. So what do we all think to Bush Strike then? What happened today? Well, it can, can't it? I mean, this hot weather does strange things to people. You know, I mean, people do lose the patience over it and things like that. So yeah, trying with my. Well, it does get really hot. Not complaining that it's hot, because we could have worse weather, after this, couldn't we? You know what I mean? And we could get a very cold winter as well. So things like that. So, what do you think to bush strike? I know some people in here don't use buses and that, but I think it's weird how they've done it on a Wednesday. Really is. It is really, really, really bad. Yeah, I mean, it's really funny how they've done it on a Wednesday. Busy as usual, doing things I don't want to do, but that's life. God, it's life. Yeah, you got to do it. Hello there. Hello, Matt. Blue Harvest Toys. How you doing, mate? Are you coping with the hot weather? Are you really coping? I was just saying, how funny is it? A Riva bus company goes on strike on a Wednesday. It's really weird. Yeah, it's a weird day to do it as well. I thought they might have done it at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week, but there you go. Smash that like button. Yeah, yeah, please, yeah. Yeah, but don't break it though when you smash it. You know what I mean? We don't want it breaking. So how you doing, Mark? Are you well? Are you coping with the nice weather we're having? You can't swear on here. can't swear on here, mate. I'll give you a warning. I'll let you off this once. First from now on for me. We can't use first. First is not up here. Arriva bus company. We've got. I didn't know Arriva were in Leeds. I didn't know they did Leeds routes. And that, as far as I know, Arriva only does to Wakefield and Leeds and back. That's all I knew. Good evening, Mark. I've been out with another YouTuber today. Oh, aye, of course, you wanted to see your drone, didn't you? That's a good one. Yeah, I mean, so. Well, at least you've had a good day for it, Mark. Monkey Thrifty. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm subscribed to him. So, you've had a good day for it. It's been nice and calm, hasn't it? And things like that. We know, Mark, laugh out loud. Yeah, I definitely know. I'm subscribed to Monkey Thrifty and that. He does interesting videos. He really does. Yeah. So there you go. So yeah. So all in all, so people are not happy about the bus, right? Well, I know I use buses and that, but I don't use them all that much. So I'll be walking everywhere. And, my doctor will be happy because I'm losing weight. Nice breeze today. Yes, there was rain. It was a nice breeze, but once that breeze stopped, it was still on. But yes, a nice breeze. Got another Patreon for the Morley auction. Hey, got another. I'm getting tongue twisted. Got another Patreon for the Morley auction. All right, that's good. That's interesting. This Morley auction must be right busy, especially with people coming all over to see it and things like that. I'll tell you. Bloody bird's nearly hit my drone. Well, it depends how high you go, Matt. Don't forget with your drone, you're supposed to keep it at high, so you can see it. You know what I mean? I don't go. You know what I mean? You gotta be aware of birds and things like that. Because you hit a bird, your drone will come down. Reggie Varney would not be pleased about the buses. No, it wouldn't. But at the end of the day, I don't understand why they're going on strike. I don't really. I thought they had it sorted. They must have rejected that last offer. I just don't. I just don't get it. I mean, train companies and bus companies are being bailed out by government. It's not government's fault if it's not reaching the drivers or all like that. That's my say on it. I had to bring it down because of them. Well, yeah, but you can still fly it. You just don't go as high, mate. Like I say, you're supposed to keep it in eye contact at all time. That's with your naked eye, by the way, not with your camera. And that. So that's an interesting one. And that. I noticed one of my mates, he did a video today on his YouTube warning people about swimming in open water. And that. Wasn't I. Well, that's alright then, Matt, if it wasn't that high. So you bought it down. You see, that's why I don't have one anymore. Because every time, I can guarantee, I could take a drone out. Now, you don't see a bird around, but as soon as you get a drone out, they're all over joint. They're everywhere. Mind you, the hassle they must have to deal with, I'd go on strike. What hassle? I don't understand the hassle is with driver, I know that. I know it's a dangerous job, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Government give them loads of money. Give train companies loads of money and give buses loads of money. I've got an insider on bus company. And what I've been told, bus drivers are saying, top management is not giving them any of that money. They're just ploughing it into their bank account and not putting it back into the company like they should be. I think there's a bit of fraud going on. Got 39 out of 40 on my drone test, fully qualified pilot. Right, is that the one what you have to pay for? Or is it the non-payable one? Because I get confused. Yeah, well done, Mark. What's pass rate on that? Because my mate's passed it. Yeah. So what's pass rate on that? How many do you actually have to get right? Because I know a mate of mine's passed it, but he's passed it at 25. He got 25 out of 40, and he's passed. So, but is that the one what you have to pay for, Mark, or is it the or is it the non-payable one? So that means if you've done that, you'll have numbers on your drone. Yeah, it's a good job. It really is. And things like that. Yeah, £10 for the operating license that you have. To have flyer license is free. Yeah, I know. Well, I've got flyer license, and that I can still fly. I can still fly drone, but only in open spaces. I can't. I can't fly it like my mate can. He can fly it in Wakey Park. I can't. I won't be allowed. But he's passed it. So yeah, £10 for operating license that you have to have. Flyer license is free. Well, that's cool. I'll just keep an eye on that one. Yeah, I know. I know it has to be on any drone. You can have one number and you can have several drones with that number on, as long as it's your drone. I know that. I know. So that's good. Very interesting topic, drone flying. It is. It is. It's just a shame that they spoilt it in a way with idiots flying up near airports and that. Just a shame. Only last a year. Yeah, I know. I know one. It's £10 a year, isn't it? And then the license lasts. Your flyer license lasts 5 years. But they always recommend to get it renewed before it runs out. I know that. So that's good. It is interesting. I mean, drones were drones when they first come out. I were all over it. And then, all because the idiots were flying drones up near airport and going into airport, causing hassle and trouble. They come out with license. Come fly, come fly. No, 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 no. I don't do EasyJet. No chance. These audit channels are going to spoil it. Yes, I agree, Matt. I completely agree with you on that one. They are going to spoil it. I completely agree. Why film police station? Exactly, 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 mate. Good, good. No, it's bad actually. No, you shouldn't be filming police and things like that. I mean, police don't come round to where you work and film you, do they? So you shouldn't do the same to them. It should be a no-fly zone actually. Police stations. I thought there was, but there should be. Tony, take power. Hey up, Mark. Hi, Tony. How you doing, mate? Are you all right? Are you coping with this lovely heat? This nice summer? I mean, like they're fun. It's all right doing what audit channels do, but there will come a time when police will fight back, and simple as that. Law has to change, especially with police stations and prison. Prisons you can't fly near. You shouldn't be able to fly near a police station and things like that. And they don't film to see factory or station. They film to get into an argument. You're right there. I think they're doing reconnaissance. I honestly, yeah, you're right there, Matt. You bang on. I'm glad someone sees it my way. I'm glad. I'm glad someone sees it my way. Tony saying hi to everybody. Stadiums either. Yeah, you can't. No, I know you can't. You can't do Ellen Road. A mate of mine has. He had permission. He went when it were empty, and he asked him if he could fly drone round, and he did. He shot Ellen Road, but no one else has been able to do it. Yeah, banana. I completely agree. People should have more respect. Try to intimidate the police. It's not only the police, Fane. I mean, Mark will back me up here. It's not only the police; it's security officers as well. I mean, what do you expect a security officer to do when you see a drone flying over business what they're guarding? They're gonna ring police. Yeah, I mean, um, well, they don't do the Mark. They don't have common sense. They're bloody idiots. But like you said, they are gonna spoil it, and I think there'll be new laws coming out to stop you from doing that. You know, it needs to be done. It really does. I mean, I wouldn't fly over a police station. I wouldn't even fly over an industrial estate. Oh, actually, they do. I know 6 police officers, 2 in Wakefield and 4 in Leeds, who know the drone law. But they're the only ones I know who know it. But they do know it. It's just that they play thick. But I know the drone law. They do, because actually it what police who tell me drone law. So I know it. Yeah, both respect and common sense. It is. That's all it is. It is needs to be. That's a novelty. Well, it is nowadays, isn't it? That's a novelty. It is. I completely agree. When you're flying your drone, you just need to show respect and common sense on where you're flying. If you don't want to pick it, yeah, if you don't want people to be in it, then don't fly it, anywhere near public. That's all I say. But these audit people, they're flying it deliberately around industrial estates, and they are picking sensitive buildings as well. Even I know that. Hi everyone. Retro Girls. Hello Retro Girls. How you doing? Are you alright? Coping with the heat? So yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad that someone sees it my way. I really do. I honestly don't understand these audit channels, why they're doing it. I think they're trying to get a response. And when they do, they don't like it. And everyone's saying hello to Retro Girls. So that's good. That's cool, is that? So what has everybody been up to today then? They are very good source for photography, especially aerial photography. They are. That's what I'd use one for. I'd use it for aerial photography. But when I'm talking about aerial photography, I'm on about going up a mountain. I'm on about going up into hills and things like that. Like Edale. Go up onto Edale, Peak District, Edale, Wales, Mount Snowdon and things like that. Fly around that area. That'd be good. Professor Pooh, good evening, Retro Girls. Same mate. I'm not to fly. I am not to fly near any residence areas or anywhere that would or could cause an issue. Correct. You're right there. Yeah. It's right. Is that? It's supposed to be. If I took a drone out, I need to get a small drone. I did have one, but I ain't got one now. But I completely agree. You need to be away from residence areas and things like that. That shows a lot of respect. It shows that you're a respectful adult, basically. But with me, I'd use a drone when I go up to Edale. Go walking up on Edale, up on Peak Districts and things like that. Because just wait for it to die down, just wait for people to disappear, then get drone up. It's as simple as that. I mean, I'm not breaking the law by doing it. It's just that, I'd just like to get that area in aerial shot. So drones are good for aerial photography and video. They're good for filmmakers. I mean, I don't know if people realise some Fast and Furious films, when they do an overhead shot, that's from a drone. Some of them. They are done with drones and things like that. Professor Pig, decent and respectful citizen. Professor Pig, yeah. It is the same. It's exactly the same. Yeah. But you know what some people like? They just like to show off. Oh, well, I can fly anywhere I want. But you can't. I mean, what I have for DJI, that app, DJI Fly app, it tells you restrict, if it's red, you can't fly. I can't fly nowhere near my house because of prison. So I know all this is a no-fly zone. The city centre is a no-fly zone where I live. You know, Wakefield's the city centre. Oh, that's a no-fly zone. It's unbelievable. But if I go up onto Junction 41, I can fly over. I can fly over at new police facility. Really? I took it out and put it on sports mode today. Is that fastest, Matt? Is that fastest mode for that drone of yours? Because they do go pretty quick if you put them into the right mode. You know, they are pretty fast. And that. So is that the fastest it does? Or have you got rocket mode? Yeah, fast. Some drones can be fast. In fact, I think some drones can be too fast as well. And that, but yeah. As you insured. Well, with drones, to me, you get a warning. You get an audible warning that it's running out, battery, it's running out. So with me being a a decent, respectful flyer, you just return it to home, or it should automatically return to home on some drone. On my drone, I have Maverick Pro, DJI Mavic Pro. That returned to home on its own when battery got down a certain percentage. It just turned round and headed back towards me. Hang on, you don't need insurance. It's not a commercial. That's debatable. That's up to you. That's your choice if you don't. But as I am filming for my channel, I'm going to get some. That's what you need to do. In fact, insurance what I will get, it's not that dear. It really isn't. Well, for information, yeah, I mean, people. You can watch YouTube and people say, "Oh, drones just fall out of the sky." They don't. They just don't. They're not like an helicopter. You just don't fall out and smash. You know. You know. You do get a warning, and it will. You know, my DJI returned to home, and that's the Mavic Pro what I had. But I want the smaller one. I want the smallest DJI drone you can get, and I think it's the Mini. It looks like the Mavic, but it's very small. Well, you're welcome. That's good to hear. It is. It is all good to hear. I mean, at least Blue Harvest Toys is thinking about getting insurance and things like that, where most drone pilots, you know, most people who own drones wouldn't do it. Yeah, but it's a good idea. You don't have to get it, like he says, but it's not commercial. But yeah. DJI Mini Pro 2. I think it's gold. There you go. And that's the smallest at it, DJI Mini in it. Yeah. Mini Pro 2. Oh, that's it. Thank you for information, Jerry. Really grateful for that. I couldn't remember which one it was. Because I thought it was Mini Air, but Mini Pro 2. Mini C's that I've got. Alright, it's the Mini what you've got. Oh, that's cool. That's alright. That's cool, is that? Yeah. I know under 200 and I think it's under, if it's under 250 grams, you don't need to get what you've just got. You need to register it, obviously, for £10 a year, but you don't need the flight license. But it's always better to have it. Smaller the better, really. It is until it comes to strong winds. That's the problem, I suppose. Oh, they will come down, Matt. We'll love a Pro 3, but they're over £1,000. I've been watching Pro 3 video on YouTube. They do look, they do look nice. They really do. But like I said, the idea, but price will come down once they bring out a newer version to it. Price will drop. I'll tell you. You know what I mean? price will drop and things like that. So that's all right. Is but like I say, drones are drones. They are, for me, it'd be an extension to what I can do with my channel and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, but like I say, everything. Yeah. I mean, cost of living at the moment, it's spiraling out of control. But there you go. Brilliant way of getting a new perspective of areas we cannot see under the normal human perspective of walking it. That's true. That is very true, and I'm glad. That's why I'm glad they bought the drones out. Really, Mini 1 with a Mini 2 show. I don't agree with that, Matt. I don't agree with that. I know someone who's got Mini 1 and 2, and they look completely. They don't look exactly the same, if you know what I mean. But he's got his internals in Mini 2 is newer than internals of the Mini 1. This is really a Mini 1 with a Mini 2 shell. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that myself. But yeah, it's a way of getting a new perspective. It really is. I mean, with drones, you can see things what you wouldn't be able to see before and things like that. They are very useful if they're in the right hands, and they need to be in the right hands. You know, I'm surprised when they bought drones out. They bought them so everyone could buy them. I was very surprised at that. It is. I've got it. Yeah, but your drone is Mini 2, isn't it? Mini 2 is called, you know, I'm telling you, I know somebody who's got one. And his Mini 2 motors are a lot quieter than the Mini 1 motors, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's because, yeah. How long can these drones fly for between charging? 25 minutes, some go up to 30 minutes, roughly. But realistically, real world flying, about 20-25 minutes. Mini SE. That's 30 minutes what it says in the instruction book. Real world should be about 25 minutes. I won't push it to 30 because you'll have to turn it around, won't you? Yeah, but the old chassis of the Mini 2 is not the Mini 1. It's a completely rejigged drone, you know, if you know what I mean. Like I say, I know somebody who's got one. He flies it commercially and things like that. So, and that's what he told me, and that's from a professional drone flyer. No, you won't get more time. You don't get more time with most stuff. I mean, I used to have remote control airplanes back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, and I used to fly a petrol Cessna. That only lasted 30 to well, in between 30 and 25 minutes. No, you're not, Mark. So no, you don't get much time. You know what I mean? And that it's the battery itself what limits and how much power you've got. I'm a professional. No, you know. Land it and charge the battery. Yeah, but how long does it take to charge, Mark? Because mine, if I had it on standard battery, it can take up to 8 hours. If I had it on fast charge, it takes an hour. Because I used to have a fast charging car and I used to charge it up that way. Need a license for a drone? Yes. That is the simple answer. If it's over 250 kilograms, yes, you do. If it's under that, no, not really. You just need to register it and pay £10 a year. But yeah, I would honestly say you do need a license. I mean free batteries. Well, you got free batteries. You don't take free batteries, surely. Because mine don't. My drone only took one battery. And that's the top of the drone. You know, battery slips into the top. And battery top is the cover. And that. So yeah, yeah, I would honestly say you need a license. Your flight, like, well, Mark will tell you because he's just told me. Um, Mark, Tony's asking how much for a license. Yeah, 30 minutes, then land it, then charge you, charge the battery. Yeah, but you're not understanding, are you? Not all drones are the same. My mate's drone, he's got exactly the same one as, well, more or less the same one as you, yeah? But he's, in real world terms, when he flies it, in real world, in this weather, it lasts 28 minutes. Winter, you got no, you got about 24 minutes, 23 minutes in winter and things like that. Then change battery. Yeah, I know what you mean. I got, I had four with my DJI. I bought the, is it the Fly More combo? That's what I bought, and I had four batteries with that. £10 for an operating license, and other one's free. Thanks. Which lasts a year. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. And the other one's for free, innit, Mark? You know, where you pass your test. Yeah, that's for free, innit? And that lasts 5 years. Yeah, there you go. So that's cool. So it looks like everyone's getting drones. Cool. Why, have you got a drone, Tony? Or are you getting one? Yeah, you just pay £10 a year, or unless they put price. So you just do a direct debit on it, don't you? Are you thinking about getting one, Tony, or have you got one? Then flying license, which you don't need for sub. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because yeah, for sub 250 kilogram drones. Yeah, but it's not. I think you've done right thing, Matt, by getting both. It shows that you're taking it serious and you're a responsible adult, if you know what I mean. So you don't right thing by getting both. I would always recommend that you get both. I would always do that, especially if that one's, well, it's free, isn't it? So yeah, flying license, which you don't need, but even if you're underweight, you might as well just go for it. You might as well just get it, and it shows you've been a responsible adult. There you go. Professor Pooh, do you have any issues with ionized radiation, radio frequency interference? Well, I never got any with mine. Not like the old remote control cars, what planes they had. They were they were on CB band, some of them, but drones are not. It's linked to satellites, so not really. There you go. It's all linked to satellites. You have to have so many satellites, and whoosh, up you go. So no, I don't think there will be anything. I think the only thing what they could do better is battery life and distance. How long do they take to charge? Well, mine, when I had mine, if I put it on slow charger, it takes 8 hours. If I had it on fast charger, in car, plugged into car, an hour. Not long. Not long. Not long. Well, on slow charger, you know, the charger you get with it, it's about 8 hours roughly. And twice a day. Cool. Cool. The more you fly it, the more you get used to it, and the more confident you get with it. So, you know what I mean? They last in between 30 and 25 minutes. Thanks, Jerry, for making me repeat it. Thank you once again for this information. We'll cover spectrum analysis then. We'll cover the spectrum analysis. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I say, all drones act differently. I mean, yeah, I mean, drone what I was gonna get, it's called the Inspire, and that's more of a professional drone. But I'm gonna get that, but I'd have to get it. I'd have to get flight license and everything for that. Check my video out. I will later, mate. I will. I will later, mate. I will later. I was gonna get power egg. You know, it's like an egg-shaped drone, and it stands on legs. So I'm going to get that, but I never bothered. And then I decided I want a smaller drone so I could put in my backpack. So that's what's making me get a small drone. So yeah, and my drone. So yeah, I'll check that out later, Matt. Your I know it's up. I got notified. It went up. So yeah, I'll check that out. I could fly every drone now, but I'm happy with the one I have for now. Well, for me, I wouldn't want to fly an every drone. I know you can, but I wouldn't want to. That's cool, is that? I wouldn't want to, because for me, having small, I can put it in a backpack. I can go camping with it and things like that. I can show people what they can't see before they move. You know what I mean? Sounds great pastime. You're very lucky to have time to fly these. I thank you all for the information. Well, I always give information out. Yeah, it's a good subject to talk about, actually. I think Monkey 50 wants one after today. Well, that's how I got involved. I saw Mavic Pro, just the first Mavic Pro, and that's the one I had. I saw that. Someone let me have a go on it, and I was hooked straight away, completely hooked, and I mean hooked. So yeah, but now I want a smaller drone, that packs into a smaller compartment. I can put it in backpack and go camping with it, and it don't add much weight as well. It's all about space for me. I need to save space and things like that. So yeah, most people do once they've had a go on a drone and how easy it is to fly, because they're not hard to fly. They are easy to fly, and people just get hooked up, don't they? They really do. But it's price what puts people off. I know that, and you know that. If you can get one at a reasonable price, then you do. But they can be expensive. Small ones are fast. You got settings on these DJI, Tony. Yeah, I know. They can be fast. If you want a fast drone, don't get a DJI. Easy to crash too. Well, I can only talk about drone what I had. I couldn't crash that. I tried twice. It took avoiding action. I couldn't crash that. It won't have it. I tried. But that's on my drone, sports mode. Yeah. Yeah, but like I'm saying, if you want a really fast drone, I don't recommend it because I don't fly, I don't race drones. But you can get a race drone, can't you? And they're wickedly fast. You know what I mean? Still listening even though very busy. Don't worry about it, Finn. We know you like you there. Small ones are fast, mate. Yeah, they can be. But you've got different settings, Tony. You've got slow settings. You put it to setting what you want it to do and things like that. So that's good. And then like what Blue Harvest Toy says, sports mode is fast. It really is. And that, but it is what it is. It depends on what you're going to use it for. I don't want it for speed. I want it for reflexes of a Jedi. You don't need reflexes of a Jedi to fly a drone. Well, I never did. But then again, I am a Jedi Master. Do they have autopilot built into them? Well, if it does, I never used it. I know they'll return to home themselves if they get out of battery power and things like that. But I don't know. Well, I don't know because I've never used sports mode Mac. So you do on sports mode. I know you can on. There's another one what mine had. It was like it were on a tripod. Yeah. I call it tripod mode because as you walked, it would follow, and as you stopped, it would stop. Return to home, sports mode and return to home. Yeah, that's all there is because there's a button on your remote, isn't there? You can hit return to home. As long as you calibrated it for air you're in, you hit return to home and it comes home. But But I won't call that autopilot. What I'd want is for it to go up and go forward on its own, but it don't. You have to push forward. It will land where it takes off. Or close to it, yeah, yeah. A lot of drones don't exactly land in the same spot, but I know at DJI they're very good at landing where they come from, basically. Do they just fall? No, they don't. They land. They land. They do land. I mean, no. Well, they don't just fall. And they do land. Yeah, you get an audible warning. And that. But if it kicks in return to home on its own, it just comes to where it took off and lands on its, yeah, it does it all on its own. It can land where it is or return home. Well, one what I had, DJI, like I say, I had DJI Mavic. Instructions with that, it tells you when battery power gets low, it'll return to home. It won't just land. Thank you so much for this information. Very interesting. It is a ring. It can land where it is or return to home. Mine kicked in automatic. I had that on automatic. Return to home automatic. I had that on automatic. Yeah, I mean, I won't risk him losing it. I don't like that. And I know somebody else. Hello, AJ. How you doing, mate? Are you coping with the weather? Hopefully you are. And very nice. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to eat them, taste test, and things like that. And that's what they are. But on these small bags, you used to get these from Pub. Yeah. Fernie's looking on Amazon. Well, he should, because it'd be right up his street. A drone for Fane would be right up his street, especially when he's doing comedy sketches and things like that out and about with Lauren and that. That would be brilliant. If you do use my affiliate link. I like the scampy ones. Yeah, so do I. I like the scampy ones, but I thought I'd give these a try. The bacon ones. I thought I'd give them a try. I've done scampy ones, as you know. I've had knickknacks on here. I'm not going to get them again, so I could do another taste test on knickknacks. I've had knickknacks and I've had the scampi. I've had the scampi ones as well. They're the thing. Yeah, they are a thing. So yeah. So yeah. I mean, I talk about drones all the time. I can chat a hind leg off a donkey about drones and that, because it's one thing I'm really into. I'm really interested. Hard to find. No, my local shop sells them. And that's where I get mine from. And things like that. It's hard to find a drone what's reasonably priced or not overpriced. We have to go out with it. Well, I know that you. I know you do. I just have. One of my mates had a drone. It's a parrot and nappy thing. That were all right. Parrot and nappy, yeah, it can look down and it can look up. Things like that, you know, and left and right. Yeah, I know you can't use them inside. Well, you can't use it inside your flat. And that, but you can get, you know, you can get them toy ones, can't you? As well. But yeah. But even if even if I had it in house and I wanted to test it and over it in house, it wouldn't do it. Because it says no fly zone. It will be the processing chip inside the drill that makes it more expensive. Yeah, well that's why price goes up every year. Yeah, you know what I mean? You can buy drones for him. I mean, you can buy them from like, you can buy like I was gonna say, you can buy drones for him, and yeah, you can buy them for tens of thousands of pounds. Film directors have them at 20, 50, 40, 50, 60 grand. You know what I mean? They're expensive. They for them because they're the professional ones and things like that. There's a DJI Inspire what I'm gonna get. It's a round one. It's got legs on it and things like that. That were expensive when it first come out, but you can get them second hand, quite cheap. But what I try and do is, you want to get one when it hasn't been hammered. You know what I mean? Because anything could happen. Yeah, it's all, yeah. Well, apart from processing chip, you got camera on it as well and things like that. You know what I mean? Cameras on these DJI drones are very good. Your film director, mate. Oh, what? Have you got Mr. Cameron coming round, mate? Or Steven Spielberg, mate? Oh, he's going to bring his drone. That's cool. Well, some of these drones, what directors got, it can take up to 2 to 3 people just to fly it. You know what I mean? That's on some, but I'm talking really, really top end expensive. Neil Johnson. That's cool. That's cool, mate. That's cool. I thought you were having Mr. Steven Spielberg coming round for tea, mate. It will be. It's a good subject. Everyone has different ideas of how to use a drone. I think it's good. Yeah, but like what we said earlier, all these auditing channels are going to spoil it eventually, because the will, you know, government are clamped right down, and it'd be a shame when they do that. Need to get one. Well, that'll be interesting, Tony. Do it. Yeah, do it, Tony. Get one, mate. But get the right one. But, you know, do your research and get the right one. I'd recommend what Mark's got. Is that new or second hand, Mark? Yeah, I recommend one what Mark's got, Tony. Mine was 260. Is that new, Mark, or second hand? But I've got the pack with the case and extra batteries. But I got the pack with the case and batteries. Well, that's good. New. So they've come down then a hell of a lot. Well, I'll tell you now, Mark, for your drone, if you went to Curry's, it's just over 300 quid. So that's quite good, actually. That's my one. Give it to Chris for his channel. All right. Now, that's cool then. That's cool. And the Stroke Association. Oh, that's good of you, Tony. Mine has been out. Oh. Mini C SE has been out. I thought it was longer than that. I thought it was longer than that because I looked at Mini 3. I thought it had been out 3 years, that. Oh, it's interesting. You learn something new every day, don't you? Want a big one. Oh, God. Then you want DJI Mavic Pro or Mavic Zoom. But they're a bit more expensive. Oh, a drone. Don't we? Yes, Matt, don't we all? Oh, a drone. Very nice thing to do, Tony. Well done. It is. It makes a difference. Yeah, it does make a difference. So you look at DJI range of drones. I'm only recommending DJI because I've used them myself, and they are the best. They are the best drones out there for beginners, intermediate, and professional. So there you go. So it is worth the investment and things like that. So as long as you're going to use it, that'll be fine. You know what I mean? Because I got one so I could inspect the aerial, me amateur radio aerial, but not how to fly it. I'm not out here in any case. Like I say, I'm in the no-fly zone, so I'm screwed on that one, fortunately. So yeah, so that's been it's been an interesting chat. This it really has. I mean, drone talking about drones is always interesting and things like that. You know what I mean? It always has been and it always will be. So we'll see. You're welcome, Tony. So yeah. So that'll be an interesting one. Good live, good live, yeah. Thank you, Banana Mod. It has been a good live, hasn't it? For a change, it's been nice and relaxing. Talked about a subject what was very interesting as well. And we had our residential toy expert in the chat. It was a good talk on drone. Yeah. Don't mention that word. I don't want them turning up. Good talk on drones. Yeah, it was good talk on drones. I think us lot, no matter where we are, I know Mark's got one, and don't forget Mark's got one, and he's a first-time user. So it's always interesting to get someone else's perspective on it. Yeah, you're a great bunch of chaps on here. Yeah, we all are. We're all family at end of the day, thing. We are all good friends and family. As far as I'm concerned, this is not a community. This is family. As far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I mean, so it really is, and things like that. And we always do well. We always support each other. Well, I try and support each, people who go live as much as I can. I think it needs to be encouraged. You keep going, keep grinding, and you're going to get better and better and better and better. Very well presented and very entertaining. Well, I do try my best. I do try my best, mate. I do. I really do. And present the chat, but that's not as hard or as what you think, because it were an open chat, general chat, we're talking about anything, almost anything. I started off with bus strike, then we got on to drones. It just went on from there. It really did. But like I say, it's nice to get someone's, another another perspective on drones. It really is. So yeah, it was very Well, I do try to entertain people as much as I can. I always seem to do that, hopefully, and hopefully you haven't been too bad. Have I got the backdrop out yet? No, not yet. What are you giving it? I've got to fit it in somehow. I'm only in a small room. Don't forget. Didn't I say I didn't want one because it'd be too big. I've got to fit it, haven't I? I'll get it done. Don't worry about that. No, I haven't. I've got it somewhere safe, but it's fitting it. You know what I mean? So you just have to put up with my window and my teddy bears. We keep it human, we hope. Laugh out loud. Professor Pig up. So we keep it human. We up. Yeah, we do up. Yeah. Bit hard on one leg. I can't do any upping anymore. Oh, but you meant up, didn't you? Yeah, well, we do keep it human, hopefully, and things like that. But it's been a good chat. It's just a shame that Wayne didn't come into the chat. He must be poorly, or he must be busy elsewhere. Or you tell her that. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I understand it's a small room. Yes, it is. It is a small room. Smaller than what Mark's in. Think about that. So there you go. Press up who you tell her that. Laugh out loud. Oh, so it's Lauren who's banana mod today, not Jerry. Well, that's right. But don't forget, friends, she'll get me back. I mean, don't forget, she'll get me back and she'll want to whip me again. And she'll want to do it before my birthday as well. So I've got to be well, I don't have to be careful because I'm not bothered. And that, but yeah. I won't be using my glasses. Not these glasses. Yeah, I understand it. Sorry, I thought you were talking to Lauren. I'm Jerry. Well, that's right enough, Jerry. I thought Lauren had took over them for a minute. Hey, never mind. No, it's not Lauren. Jerry. I thought she took over. Wires crossed, laugh out loud. Oh yeah, I do that all the time, Fane. I get my wires crossed all the time, mate. Your fault. Don't worry about it. It's both our faults, isn't it? Because we both thought the same. So don't worry about it. We can laugh that one off. Right then. So I'm gonna wrap this one up, or try to. Hopefully. Oh, by the way, if you want to know what happened last time, the YouTube app crashed on me. I've reported it. I gave him a right rollicking. But the next 4 o'clock, the next morning, on Tuesday morning at 4 o'clock, my upload, it went up. So the 19th live stream did upload. Thank God. Good stream, Mark. Well, I thought it was. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It was a good stream. Thank you for taking part. And I thank everyone here for taking part. I'm here, lol. What you all doing? Droning on about? Yeah, drones. We're talking about drones, Lauren. That's what we're talking about. So I'd like to thank every one of you for dropping in. And that's including Jerry, Thane, Mark, and Lauren. I don't think I've missed anybody else. I, Jerry, I, Thane, I, Tony, I, AJ. Oh, and AJ. Yeah, I'd like to thank AJ as well for dropping on by. And things like that. Lol, I know. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's been a good stream, I think. Great stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, and don't forget, hopefully, Wayne, Yorkshire lad, will be going live tomorrow at 8 PM. Going live tomorrow at 8 PM. Going live tomorrow at 8 PM. Don't forget that, Yorkshire lad going live tomorrow at 8 PM. Hi, Zerny. Nice to meet you. Yeah, right. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you all for coming and taking part in this live stream. Yeah, without you, I wouldn't have a decent live stream. So that's one good thing. Tony Powell, cool mate. Lol. So yeah. So I'd like to say I'll see you all later, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Bye.